Name?
Megara, daughter of Creon, princess of Thebes.
Relationship to Hercules?
Wife and mother of his children.
Cause of death?
Severe beating, blunt force trauma. It seemed to come out of nowhere.
Well, tell me about it if you feel comfortable doing so.
No, it's fine. I've only been in Hades for an eon or so. Besides, you're hardly the first to ask me.
Well,
You're fine. Seriously, fine. I'll tell the story.
So, start from the beginning, I guess?
From the moment I woke up, I could tell that something was wrong. For starters, I woke up alone. I never wake up alone. I always wake up to see Hercules next to me. He'd get tired after his battles, need to sleep in.
Right.
Immediately, I know to be on my toes and make a call to Aeolus, the wind god.
Oh? I've not heard his name involved in this before.
We have a history together, and he promised to help me in any time of need. Or at least to try to help me, as it turned out. I mean, look where we are.
Right.
So I send Iris to retrieve him, and I go to find my children so we could flee together if need be. I wasn't prepared to see them as they were. I thought I'd enter the room to see children, not bodies. That's the last thing I remember seeing clearly. He took me out from behind.
Oh?
I'd almost rather I be killed first, That way I wouldn't have to spend eternity here with the image of my slain children forever imprinted on my brain. For a while I considered bathing in the Styx, but I ultimately decided against it.
And why's that?
Well, there needs to be dissent in this world, and I'm the only one who can give it, it seems.
Oh?
See, everyone else I've talked to, living or dead, regards my old husband as a hero. They sing his praises, worship him, and adopt him as their cultural standard. Well, for what? Does no one remember that he slew his children before he slew the Hydra? Did they forget the blood of his family when they relished the blood of the Nemean lion? Did they forget that when he came into Hades, he could have easily taken us back with him, or even just the children, or even just talked to us?
Well, Hera...
Don't try to justify what he did. It doesn't matter why. It ended in the death of his family. And truth be told, I can't decide which is the worst part. See, on the one hand, I had expected him to die just like any other mortal, He may have been Zeus's son, but he was still mortal, and mortals die.
Right.
So, I was hoping that when his time came, he would finally be able to face us, see his wife and children as shades. Yet the gods actually had the nerve to grant him immortality, giving him a place among them so he never has to face us. But on the other hand, do you want to know what might be worse?
Tell me.
Maybe the crowds didn't forget. Maybe they just see it as a setup for his glory. All the feats of strength and violence made possible by a dead wife and child. How oddly fitting. I think we're done here.